Hello, welcome back to Steve's Retro Loft. As you know, I quite like to review high quality software from ICL. So let's take a look at another. It's a Geography 1 for the 16K Spectrum. Now, what does Geography 1 entail? Let's have a look. It lists towns in England and Wales. Sorry, Scotland, you don't exist. And countries and capitals of Europe. That'll be interesting because obviously since this was released in the 80s, Europe has changed a bit. But yeah, let's have a look and see if Geography 1 lives up to the high quality software title from ICL. It's going to be the same as all the others, isn't it, really? Anyway, let's have a look. So, welcome to Geography 1. Now, the first obstacle is loading it. Obviously, I'm using the emulator, so it starts up, it loads up straight away. Now, load quote quote or load program name, and then when the program has started, you then have to do go to 1, bizarrely. So this is fun with geography. As I say, it's a competition, and we've seen this before. We've seen this before in some of the other ICL games or titles. It's pretty much a fun competition. Now, as I said in the intro, it's a bit weird. This is only England and Wales. So, okay, it's a 16K game, but you would have thought they might have been able to bung the odd, question about Scotland. Let's see how much I know about parts of the UK. I will have one player because, me, that's the name of me. Choose a colour for me. I'll go blue because it'll probably stand out a bit better. So, what is that now? Bradford, I'm sure, is a little bit further over. Southport, I think, is closer to the coast. Lancaster, I think it is. That's Bradford. All right. Okay. Chester, that'll be 6. Or is it 2? I'll go 6. 2's more Stoke way. Yay! Northampton, Cobblers. Football reference if you don't get it. I think it's number 1. 5 is more Birmingham. 3 is more. Let's try and think where that would be. Bromsgrove way. 1, possibly 1 or 4. 1 might be Leicester. I'll go 4. Okay, it's 1. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're looking at a teletext map, and obviously when Scotland's missing, you might, that might be why. Because it's not the biggest maps. Turn off me. So where is that? What is that dot? Maidstone, Kent, Hertford, don't know. Reading is more south than that. Buckingham is more south. Guildford, no. Monmouth, I'll go for Hertford because it's probably Hertfordshire way. Okay. In fairness, I've never ever been to Buckingham, so I wouldn't know where it is. So that is Weymouth, I think. So look. Yeah, Weymouth. Go Weymouth. Yay! I've actually got 2 right. Lancaster. Okay. I got it wrong earlier. It might be 6. Might be 2. 2 might be Blackpool. I'll go 6. Could be wrong. Okay, yeah, I was wrong. That's Ipswich. Colchester. So that I'm sure is 6. Yes. Used to be a great chip shop called Kebab King in Stafford, which me and my mates used to drive to because they had arcade machines in there. And they served nice kebabs. That is probably Wolverhampton. And I think I was correct. 0 for a new race or space to stop. Victory for me, obviously. So yeah, there we go. That was Geography 1 and place names in the United Kingdom. I was mostly okay, although I think sometimes let down slightly by the teletext nature of the almost British Isles. Let's move on to possibly what's going to be a harder section, which is countries and capitals of Europe, as mentioned earlier. These have changed significantly in the sort of Eastern Europe since the 1980s. And yeah, I might get a few wrong. Apologies, Europe. So let's do that. And program E is that. So E for Europe. So go to 1. So specify choice. Press a key from 1 to 4. So 1, me. I'll go blue again. So this is an even worse map of Europe in terms of resolution. Now, good question. Belgrade, I'm sure, was that old Yugoslavia? Budapest, Hungary, Parma, obviously Spain, Spanish island, I think. No idea. Bucharest, East Berlin. Probably East Berlin, looking at possibly the location. Yeah, I could be wrong, but here we go. East Berlin. Yay! Holland. Or as we sometimes call it, the Netherlands. Although it's North and South Ireland, I think, with Holland. And yeah, I always found it strange because you're meant to call it the Netherlands and then people in Holland call it Holland sometimes. Yeah, anyway, 2. France. Wow, that's a difficult one. Oh my God. I'm sorting through this one. Gibraltar. Oh no, so what is that? Oh. Obviously Gibraltar's between Spain and North Africa. Terrain, I don't know. Sofia. Could be that. Andorra de Vella. Athens is a bit further over in Greece, I'm sure, and it's not Bucharest. I might go. I don't know. I've never heard of Andorra la Vella. I'll go for that. I could be wrong. So it's 5. Athens. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Pass. That is Portugal. I mean, you probably know anyway. So yeah. That is Iceland. Yeah, again, this is something I've never heard of this place. I'll say somewhere I'll go for 5 because it could be something in the Mediterranean. Okay, it was, but not that far north. South. Bonn. Now, Germany. Now, I'll go 4. Yep. Ankara, that's Turkey, isn't it? So that's 5, I think. Austria, 1. That's 2. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. No, yeah, 1 is probably Switzerland. Yeah. No. I just said it probably is Switzerland. I'll say yes. Could be Luxembourg, but I'll say Switzerland. No, I was correct. Now. Luxembourg, I think. Yeah, Luxembourg's one of those places I don't really know much about. East Germany, I probably would say. Poland is. No, it's Poland. Probably Poland. Yugoslavia. Now. Yeah. Yeah. I think it could be 5. Yeah, you can see how obviously the game has aged because it no longer exists. Yay! Victory for me. So that was Europe, and I conquered Europe quite easily. I only got a couple wrong. So there we go. That was Geography 1 from ICL. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it actually. That's a disclaimer. I actually quite like geography. I've always had a thing for it. It's one of those options I took at school, and yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, more so I prefer the geology side to geography rather than capital cities and towns and all that. I find that a little bit. Yeah, it's not that interesting, but yeah, I actually quite like the way things are formed. But yeah, enough of that. You don't want to know about that. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a good title for ICL, unusually, although it follows the same formula as history, and I think probably some of the others as well. I'm not sure how many they are. I know there's a music one. Don't know if ICL did that one as well, but it's something. If I get my hands on it, I'll, obviously I'll show it. But wait until I can find one for a reasonable price. So there you go. If you like what I do, please like, comment and subscribe, and click the bell icon so you get notified next time I find another bit of ICL software for you to see. And until next time, I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.